one man or woman against the odds, having to fight to survive. Welcome back to Dramatic Evaluation. In this video, I'm going to be doing a little spoiler-free review of the movie They Will Kill You. Please hook me up and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please leave a comment on the video. I'd appreciate that. And if you think I'm wearing pants right now, get real. Okay, so this is going to be a spoiler-free video, like I said, so I will be keeping it pretty general and not going into super detail. So let's get right into it. So general plot overview, I would say, long story short, there's two sisters that are separated when they're young while kind of fleeing from their abusive father. So they get separated. Cut to 10 years later, the older sister kind of finds out where the younger sister is, researches this place she's at, kind of finds out it's a mysterious hotel where people go missing, notorious kind of bad things going on there. So she decides she needs to go to this place and rescue her sister, reunite with her, get her out of this situation. And then when she does that, the place is more crazy than she anticipated, and crazy fighting ensues. And that's pretty much the gist of what you're getting into. So the acting and the performances are great. The main character is played by Zazie Beetz. She's awesome. I've seen her in a number of things. Deadpool 2, she was Domino, I think, right? A few other things. She's been really good in everything I've seen her in. I liked her a lot. I loved her in this. She was perfect for this movie. I don't know how to pronounce her sister's name, but it's Myha'la? Maybe. Interestingly, both of these actors are in Black Mirror. Zazie Beetz' episode was awesome of Black Mirror. It was like a horror werewolf movie episode. The other girl, her episode, I didn't really like that episode, and I didn't really like her in it either. She's fine in this movie. Whatever. Nothing to write home about. Patricia Arquette is also notable in this movie. She's sort of I don't know if you'd call her the lead villain, but she's the leader, sort of this group of people at the hotel who they're fighting against throughout the movie. I like Patricia Arquette a lot. She's great. True Romance is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's up there. It's a great movie anyway. She's in that. She's great in it. And it's cool to see her sort of resurfacing in these kind of like almost villain roles, like in Severance. It's kind of a similar vibe in this movie, and yeah, it's cool. So yeah, all the actors in this movie, and then obviously there's a bunch of other random actors. Dude from Harry Potter, I think, is in it. The kid who plays Draco, Heather Graham, is in it, and some other random actors, and it's all good acting across the board. So this is a pretty unique take on Satan worshiping villains, I would say. So spoiler alert, I guess, on that. I didn't mention that at all. That's kind of learned that pretty early on. It's not much of a spoiler. It's probably in the trailer. I don't even know. I didn't watch the trailer. But the villains, what they do with the story and with the Satan worshipers and how that plays into like what she's having to fight against is pretty unique and pretty cool. And it makes the movie awesome, and where you're like, okay, what's she gonna do? How is she gonna deal with this? And it was cool, man. It combined the survival horror and kind of fantasy supernatural elements pretty well. And I just love this type of movie in general. This kind of one man or woman against the odds, having to fight to survive. She's going in this place against a million people trying to just rescue her sister. It's just her by herself, not much of a plan other than just I need to infiltrate, get myself in here, and then I'm gonna just kick butt and grab her and get out of here. This movie, like, solid cinematography, epic shots, incredible fight choreography, like slow-mo camera spinning around, like super rad sequences, and just very, very cinematic, incredible just fight choreography, like setup stuff. Like it kind of felt like Kill Bill or John Wick, but just very pronounced, like really cool shots and stunt stuff. And it was just awesome, man. I just really had a great time watching all of the action scenes in this movie. It just had me like, I was just like smiling ear to ear watching this, just like stoked on like, yes, thank you for making this. This is awesome. Make more stuff like this. It was so cool. And then there was just a really cool use of music, a lot of like hip hop stuff that you wouldn't typically find in this kind of movie or these kinds of sequences, but it fit and worked so well. It was very effective, and it was awesome. It just added to the unique factor of this, kind of creating this really cool vibe, and great practical effects too, like blood spraying everywhere, heads getting chopped off, and some cool cool effects and stuff like that just kind of harken back to, like, incorporated the kind of old school horror aspect of it too. Perfect length of this movie, a nice cool hour and a half. I love it. Give me an hour and a half movie all day. I don't need a 2.5 hour long, 3 hour long movie. It's perfect. You're engaged the whole time. There's not really any wasted scenes. You can't waste scenes really when you have an hour and a half movie. That's part of why I like that. Everything, you get on with it. You get through everything. Everything is meaningful and makes sense, and it's just like one thing to the next. So it helps keep you engaged, and you're never bored. I was pretty highly entertained throughout the entirety of this hour and a half movie, and I thought they did a great job with the pacing and everything. So for my rating, I gave this movie a 9.1. Awesome movie. This is front runner right now for me for best movie of 2026 at the end of the year, like I did last year. At the end of the year, this year, I'll do my top 10 movies of 2026. And right now, this is number one, man. Come beat it. I invite a movie to come beat this one. I loved this. It was so fun, so great. Like I said, literally smiling and exclaiming audibly, like, throughout the movie in these action scenes, like, just like how rad it was, all that stuff I was seeing. And I couldn't speak highly enough of this movie. I am very stoked they made this, and I just hope the director, their name is Kirill Sokolov. I'm sure I butchered that, but I hope I've not heard of that director before, but I hope they do some more stuff, and because of what they did with this movie, it was just so watchable and so awesome and just epic and cinematic, and I really enjoyed what they did with this movie. So that's it for my spoiler-free review of They Will Kill You. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you saw this movie, what you thought about it, if you agree or disagree with anything I said there. And stay tuned. Until next time,